Alright, so we're live. We just go ahead and get everything pulled back up so we're not fighting for our lives. I always hate how when you click out a Project Zomboid, it like closes it. These are in fact the end times. I don't want to like overstate it, but we're about to risk more than we ever have in fun. And that's exciting. It's been a while since this game's excited me. Look, outside is blood red. We're gonna finish up our nightly routine here. And we are going to go, and we're gonna do our thing. What I want, first and foremost, is going to be... Actually, I don't want to drink from that sink. That sink has a limited supply. It has 4 units of water left. So what am I going to do? Except go through and fill from here. It might sound bleak, and like I don't have a lot of water. But let me tell you, I do have water. I'm not gonna bring any guns just because it's such a risk in any like Project Zomboid run anywhere in the map. But right now, what we're gonna do, our plan of attack, is probably cut down here. Follow this around. I've never been down here in any run, so it's gonna be exciting. We're leaving the comfort of our home and everything we love and trust. A little nerve-wracking. But boy, do we feel alive. This is actually a good bit. Let me bring more... I have to have another pickaxe. Oh no, there's no shot. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna bring another pickaxe, but we're gonna leave this in the truck. Just because I know for a fact I'm gonna break it. Oh no. On a sledgehammer. At this point I'm just kind of showing off because I've built such like a great house. We're gonna refill everything. Let me go ahead and check on the info of our generator. So we have half the fuel, which will last us 12 days. What I'm going to do is take a full jerry can, because we have 21 past that. Turn it off, because we can't fill it. Now we're going to add... We're going to turn it back on. This will last 23 days and 3 hours. For not a lot of gas. Let me separate this one out from the rest. But 80% durability, I trust it. And put my second pickaxe in here. We're gonna bring extra food. Just because this is Louisville we're talking about. And I want to be able to go off in the middle of nowhere, still be able to survive fairly well. We are going to be taking 2 things of bourbon. Scratch 3 things of bourbon. I'm sure you guys know where that's going. We're going to take this. Find my... I was hoping to find my bandages, but I imagine they might be in here with the clothes. Ripped sheets. We go ahead and make Molotov cocktails to bring with us. Just because you already know we're gonna need it. We're weighed down, but that's fine. We are gonna keep one on us. But the other 2 we're gonna leave in the truck. One. Going on the 3rd one. Back. Our lighter is mostly full, but we're gonna take more. Actually, we already have 2 full lighters in here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the biggest risk I've taken since I started this run. Just so we're all on the same, like, level. We're gonna put a bunch of unperishables in the car. Just because this trip is more about the quality of loot than the quantity of loot. The crowbar, we ain't taking no crowbar. I'm telling you, because if I lose my run over trying to be like stingy, I'd never forgive myself. I walked outside. Let's go ahead. We are going to have some beer. We're actually going to have another, but we're going to chill this one. Let's just get that all nice and cold. Larry here deserves something nice. We're about to send him into fucking war, you know what I mean? Good ice cold beer for Larry. We're gonna have a little lay down. And he's gonna wake up whenever he damn well feels like it. We are not rushing Larry worth shit. We're gonna put these up on there. He's gonna sleep with Mr. Duck and Mr. Mole. We are gonna close the door just to give ourselves a fighting chance if something breaks in. We're gonna sleep. He is dog ass tired. Six hours of sleep is all the goat needs. Let me tell you. All right. What am I looking at for medical supplies? The usual. $36 painkillers. Won't fit in there, so we'll put it in the pack. Just because it's not going to take up a lot of space. Alright. We're taking 3 cabbage with us, and we're going to make our way out of here. First, I'm going to fill up on water. Just because it's free. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are excited as I am. Because I am nervous. I don't know why I would leave this door open. I think I remember leaving it open, but it's also been a minute. We have more than enough gas. Just in the truck alone, not to mention, like, everything to go with it. I'm gonna have a cigarette as we walk back. We have a ton of space to bring loot home. We're not gonna fall into the trap. So for right now, the goal is to get hella loot. And I'm not. What's up, Losty Stick? Cursed TR1. I see both of y'all. Ugh, we are just leaving out to head towards Louisville. Leaving our fortress, our home, for greener pastures. We will be back. We're leaving our generators running. Always a great start. Are you guys excited? I personally, I've only ever spawned in Louisville. I've never made the trip to Louisville. I don't know what to expect. It's going to be more zomboids than I'm probably comfortable with dealing with. But that's all a part of the game, you know what I mean? Because I can always just sit in my house. Like, right now, I have enough gas and supplies to keep my generators running. Probably until past winter. It's like an absurd amount of gasoline I have. And I just need scrap electronics to fix up my generators, which I have 3 of, mind you. That's not what this game is about. I mean, it kind of is, staying as safe as possible. But around here, the Great Autisto YouTube channel, we like content. And there's no content in sitting around cutting the grass around my base like I have been doing. It's like they know. Just gonna cut around this way. If I'm honest, these are more zomboids than I'm used to seeing down here. Gonna honk the horn and pull him this way. It's a calculated risk. I do think I'm able to outmaneuver whatever zomboids are here. I am biting my nails just because I haven't taken a risk in Zomboid in a while. Usually if I was going to do something like this, I would start a whole new character rather than risk Larry. Just because Larry's been our rock, you know what I mean? When we get to a safer spot, I'll pull up his kill count just to show you how lethal Larry's been and how long he's been. No diddy. I didn't want to ram full speed into that stop, whatever you call it, street light. We've taken a lot of time to clear out West Point, but I imagine with all the time I've spent. Ooh, I should have brought the crowbar. Now that I'm thinking about it, to pop open locked doors and shit. But hey, we've already come so far. We're not turning around. Go, sneak past here. Nice, a shotgun on his back. But I don't use guns. What can I say? Ooh, didn't mean to hit him. Ooh, didn't mean to hit that either. Hopefully fly past these guys, which we did. Now we're gonna have to make this turn. These guys being here makes sense, because this is where I was mostly last time. All the noise and ruckus I made would have pulled them through. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are in uncharted territory. I've neither seen gameplay of this place, nor been here. No second chances right now. Because we are pulling a horde behind us. Not going to be able to get through there on car, but check this out. Not only are we handsome, we're smart. We're going to pull a Red Dead Redemption, drive across here. That'll grant us passage into here. If I'm honest, it might have been smarter to stay on the railroad. Versus Zomboid we've seen. Hello, pal. A lot of interesting stuff out here. But again, we aren't going to get distracted by these small menial things. We're gonna keep our eyes fucking peeled. We're gonna be cautious as can be. Now I wonder, since these zomboids eat like human parts, If a Zomboid is more fresh, are they more likely to eat a fresh Zomboid? Or since he's a Zomboid already, do they not want him? I don't know. Something interesting I just thought about. All these corpses and whatnot. Like, what happens if they eat, like, the important muscles needed for, like, movement? Let's just take a little stop, see what this place is. It is a large number of Zomboids, but it's nothing crazy at the current moment. Because we're being smart. We're driving carefully. We're not just gonna ram through hordes of them, because that's how our car stops. Around in this, is that a katana I just saw? We're actually gonna cut this angle hard. Hitting a Zomboid isn't gonna kill us or ruin their run, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't know. When it gets further along in the day, we're gonna... probably about 4 o'clock, we'll start looking for somewhere to settle down. But for right now, we're just driving into the belly of the beast. Because right now, we've done nothing that can't be undone. Like, we've pissed him off, yeah, but... if I turn around right now, I could probably traverse the horde the same as I did getting into here. I do wish we had a more marked off map. Ooh. Whoops. It is a lot of them. Don't get me wrong in that regard. I am keeping an eye on chat. You guys are not being ignored. Drive along the sidewalk. Flip through. Really? Those wooden barricades stopped my car? Alright. Not ideal, and not in a bad spot either. We're gonna use this. Come up. Okay, I didn't see that one. I was focusing too far down here. Yeah, we're gonna have to turn around. We're gonna eat cabbage when we do it. Again, nothing has been done that can't be undone. You're just not in the spot we wanted to be in, but that doesn't mean we're in a bad spot. I'm not scared. We have been in much worse spots in our history. Zomboids are not going to be swinging around trying to flank us, so we're more than free to just walk over here. and get a better view of what we have to deal with. It's a fair amount. Don't get me wrong. Nothing to shake a stick at. Almost missed my jog button there. This one we're gonna go down. We're not gonna plant and try to fight him. This is why we brought the pickaxe. Imagine me trying to get through this horde with a fucking crowbar. Because even when we're exerted, we're good. It is difficult for our car to get over. But what we can do is go and probe for weaknesses in the fence. That is a problem. Nice. Alright, so we're pick up, move these out of the way. Light damage. Nothing that can't be ball peen hammer. Should have brought a hammer. I didn't bring a hammer. You know what they say about hindsight? It's neat. That's what they say, actually. Verbatim. Now we're in. Isn't that just neat? I can fight these hordes. I'm not going to fight these hordes. That's a pointless waste of resources. And well, we tried going at it this way. Nice axe in her back. I said an axe, you perverts. Is in there. Smoke a cigarette. What are you? Office building? I see supplies in there. Ooh, this looks like a survivor camp. A lot of industrial looking buildings here. I can get down with this. Let's throw it in park. Nice. Not a big crowd following. I've seen bigger. No sign of a crowd that way. A few zomboids here and there, but nothing crazy. What is this? This is where the crowbar would have helped us big time, because we could have pried the door open. I knew it was stupid to leave it. Well, I didn't think it was stupid to leave it. I now think it was stupid to have left it. If that makes sense. I can break the door open, but I want to avoid that if possible. Just like the windows. Go ahead and eat another cabbage. Oh! Oh, baby, a triple. Let's just pick these guys off. Last thing I need is like a surprise horde. I have enough armor where I think I can take a bite. At least I like have him grab me for a second. Interesting that they're leaving alone. Now that we're inside of here, just walk on through, maybe open a door. That's gonna be the smart thing to do, is open up, get us some like light in here. Get like a true scope of what's going on. The fact that we have all these doors here is good news to me. Drop that one. Pretty much it. Oh, this door was already open. Not just a bitch. Whole ton of construction supplies and whatnot. I'm gonna take a peek outside so that stuff doesn't run up on us. We have some zomboids outside, but not like a concerning amount. Nothing concerning yet. This might be where we shack up for the night, just because I don't want to have to deal with all these zomboids at night. Dump both of them. That guy out of here. We do have water here, that's good. Water is life, essentially. Now, my only issue here, like with that room back there to sleep in, is that it's accessible with little to no noise occurring. Because the big problem with like sleeping out here in the open is Zomboid's creeping up on you because you're defenseless, like you can't even mount anything. So I either need to make sure this place is like supremely clear or fortify an area. Like this door. A lot of space. This, honestly, not a terrible room, but it's also... Ooh, crap. I was looking at that too much like the weapon that it is, and less of the utility it presented. A lot of basic supplies. That's not what I'm here for. If I wanted to stock up on low-level equipment, I would have gone elsewhere. I want the stuff that makes me say no way while looking at the camera. Kind of loot I'm here for. All of these things represent small things of water I can have, but it doesn't look like there's anything really worth a damn here. Oh, wait. Because I already have, like, the majority of the pickaxe's durability. A lot of paint. Garden fork. That'd be good if I was into, like, whatever you call it. Like spear type weapons, if that makes sense. Because right now this is like a portable little fortress. I have all the food I could really need for a while. Like that's a good few days of. Pop this open once I deal with these guys. Just because they're a nearby horde that can migrate. The less chance of me getting rolled up on, the better. I am interested in what this place has to offer. I'm gonna grab these guys real quick. It's only 4 of them. 5 of them. And they don't really represent much threat now, but it could be the pressure that causes me to make a mistake. Because it's like, you see I'm like cutting through them like paper. Like warm butter. Again, not much of a threat presented from them on their own. See? Pry open. Ooh. If it's only one. The crowbar just has such high durability. This is a good haul. Harps. I don't really care about all of that. You remember how I said this is a good haul? Ass. I'll take the lighter. Like a gimme kind of loot. Fertilizer. Too damn heavy for a trip like this. Because it's like, it is useful. I can always... Like, I always need fertilizer. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to take that when I could be taking pretty much anything else. You know what I mean? I do need to watch and be careful. Freight and this trailer is interesting to me. I'm catching the eye of a few zomboids. I could have told you that. Empty gas can. I do like gas can. Where the hell are you going, buddy? $310. See? They like to sneak up on you. What are they called? Dubious little creatures. I'm gonna grab that and we're gonna take it. Just because that boosts how much we can take. Because right now it's like a necessity kind of taking. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sleep in our car. Mainly because I don't trust leaving the entire run on the shoulders of no one creeping in this building after we've made so much noise. We are going to grab this trailer first and foremost, just to kind of see how it moves and runs. Ooh. Whoops. I mean, it made it easier for myself. Ooh, nimble. Nice. Nimble's one of those, like, traits that I'm never going to go out of my way to, like, work on, but I'm always gonna take another level in nimble. Going, ooh, creepy McCreepersons, let me tell ya. No place in my town. Mr. Creepies. Oh god. They're, what do they call them? Creepy? Yeah. That is them. dropped them. When I go to set this trailer up, I'm not gonna have to worry about these creeps. Alright, we are gonna walk around this one. Gonna attach the trailer. It's going to be nice and it's going to be pleasant. Okay. We accomplished that without our car flying away. You guys might laugh at like the notion of that. It is a possibility. You can always tell things are modded when they have shit like that when they're open. Close that just for the look of it. Let's turn that off and gather whatever Zomboids followed or were disturbed. Because if they were disturbed, they're going to follow us further. I can always tell when my allergies are messing up because the roof of my mouth gets really itchy. And it's the most like frustrating and annoying feeling in the world. No, I'm not going to loot the main building. Just because it's like, there's no real point. Decent sized horde. Don't drop them. Medical tent is interesting. I thought my guy was a zombie. You guys are gonna see something fucking elite that you never thought you'd see in your life. Are you guys ready? I pray to God there's not like landmines and shit here. I don't even know if that's a possibility, but we see any weird looking stuff. You're avoiding it like that. I'm not stepping on that. I ain't no fool. Generator just. I'm interested in this medical. I heard. Where we connect. Zero fuel. Very interesting. I want his clue. Look at this guy tracking me through, the little bloodhound. Hopefully he gets put down quick for such feats. Feet. It is getting late. You have good pathing, sir. In fact, interesting. No one down there. Really? Pain in my neck? I hurt my neck. I can't imagine how I hurt my neck. I think that's 3 in the morning. Hurt my. Like I can't do anything about it. I mean, like that little bump with the car hurt my damn neck so bad. I mean, the pain's gone, but I also took painkillers. I'm not going in that camp until it's daytime. I can just take a little look around out here. If I had, like, a more filled out map of the area, I'd be happy. I don't know. We'll kill Big Dog. Where's that zombie I saw out here? It's like almost impressive how fast he vanished. Because I saw him turn around when I started my car. I don't know. If you guys see him, just let me know. Because this seems like a good place to loot. I don't have any sort of... I guess I can use that as light. I'm just not going to. Because it burns out so fast. Again, it's so hard to see at night. Especially like with all the distractions here. So... our hearing is actually going to be like the majority of our defense. Because the zomboids are loud. You guys can believe it. Like, just listen. Nothing? You can hear the zomboid not only walking, but like they growl, they breathe. Especially the closer they get, the more likely you are to notice. They're gonna pile up against the fence, but that's no worry. My worry is that with those zomboids there, I'm not gonna be able to hear the zomboids up here. Not only is the music helping them, like the ambient zomboid noises are as well. I'm gonna wait to explore that till it's brighter outside. I just don't feel comfortable sticking my neck out like that. Only one entrance on there. I like walking past those windows. Painkillers. Even have cotton balls in there. Galpol, tweezers, suture. We're gonna have a little cigarette just to calm our nerves. All good stuff. I am gonna take all of this. See? Whole bunch of medical supplies that are actually useful. See? I don't know where he came from, but he definitely saw me long before I saw him. Interesting. This guy just noticed me, though. Both of them. With Mr. number 3 and 4 back there. I always gotta be cognizant of the zomboids that have noticed you. Because if they have pathing to you, they'll probably come to you. Swap these out. I'm gonna go up here. Because while I am backing myself into a corner, essentially, there might be good loot that you normally wouldn't see. Big backpack on, I do like that. It's not like my backpack, mind you. Nothing is like my backpack. I'm cool. I picked up the key somewhere. Now that they've cleared away, I can more comfortably really. It is interesting. Storage bag. Whole lot of rounds. I'll take this along with battery. Just because if I need to cut some light on, I want the ability to. Like grab like a duffel bag or something, but hey. Let's just wait until there's loot. Not gonna like mentally game loot. Doesn't exist. There's a lot of zomboids up there. It's not like an insane amount. Someone saw me. The game does like to mess with you a little bit. It'll start playing like intense music when nothing's happening, but I'm pretty sure this is one of those like Hong Kong no shitter sounds. I just have to wait. Notice. It would appear that I'm mistaken. We already have an M16 at home, so I'm not too worried about taking one home. I hear more than him. I don't feel safe in this place. Army walkie. Military helmet. Already wearing one. So what we can do is just, I guess, get an inventory. Whole bunch of military stuff. Something's happening in my house. I felt vibrations through the floor. It might be my neighbors doing something. I wish just the rain would clear up. A lot of my problem here is visibility, and I don't want to like go off and do something with no visibility. I'm gonna need to find food here soon. I had a decent supply moving in, but hey, I'm not burned through my supply I brought in the car too early. Yeah, I already included this. I'm gonna go up there, see what that has to offer. A lot of zomboids that way, so we're just gonna walk around. We're in no hurry to get bit. The noise is changing area. Almost sounded like wet footprints, which I'm gonna be very wary of. There's one. Thought I saw one this way. Might have been that tree. We're always going to err on the side of caution, just because such a good run. Try and loot. Metric fuck ton of ammo. We're gonna grab a bag. Hopefully we find like an M16 or something here. Hungry, I'm tracking. That's actually before we start hauling stuff around. Let's try and find like a food tent. Because that hungry moodle is gonna fuck us if we need to get into like any sort of extended fight. Especially the area we're in, we're playing with fire, which is never a good thing. In fact, I try to avoid stuff like this. Like a mess tent. When did I get so smart? Butter. What are we doing in the department? We do what we can. And we didn't even get depressed off of it. Box of jars. Vinegar. This is actually pretty good. I mean, we found food for right now. Everything is rotten. Rotten and uncooked. Ooh. It's 9 in the morning. It's this dark. Radish packet seeds. I guess. Military crate. You are funky looking, my brother. See what kind of loot he had on him. No. Yes. Desert camo zombie. Yeah, definitely after this fight, we're gonna go through and try and repair this pickaxe. We're gonna attract a few of them and pull them down. Nothing crazy or intense. Nice. Getting a little cocky here. I need to dial it back a bit. No one's self and seek self-improvement, they say. It is raining intensely right now. It's good for back home. Nice. Take that axe out of your back. I stuff it in our little backpack. Oh. Ooh. Oh my goodness. The greed is invading my... $14. This is a lot. We can use this with our M16 back home. I don't know. With our visibility going down, like, horrifically, we're gonna have to be so much more careful than we have been. Like, it's already pouring rain. It's already dark as hell. This is like the perfect storm for us to walk into a horde or get bit. I thought I heard another one. Dog tags. That fog rolled in fast too. That's like a scary kind of event. I want to know what's in there, but I'm also not going to do that in plain view of that horde, because I'm not tracking any like side escapes in that tent. It's just too risky. Whole ton of 5.56. It's like a gross amount of 5.56. We're gonna go back to the car. We're gonna grab our little backpack. Just another military crate. I want. How many do I? How much do they weigh? 7.5 for 50. and to keep an eye out. I mean, it stops us from getting wet, but it's not really going to help us. Don't get me wrong, I am anxious as hell. I don't know. This just feels like a recipe for disaster. Where's the fun in that? I've made streams where I've survived in areas like this with 16 times the amount of zombies. I'm not going to be scared of you. Should definitely be conscious of the threat being faced. We don't have to be terrified of it. This is, in fact, probably the strongest storm we've seen, at least in a long time. I'm gonna take the 308 and the 556, and that's it. Duffel bag. Good. Antibiotics. Painkillers. Not bad, I'll stuff those. I don't like that. It sounds like my hearing's muffled. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna have a little cigarette. 22 out of 27. And put this in my backpack just because we don't need it right now. If anything happens, we're gonna drop the bag and go. Right now, I feel like I should get inside. I don't know if you can be struck by lightning, but I have no intention on finding out. Maybe get inside and take a little power nap. I'm not seeing anything too threatening right now. Right now, I'm more threatened by the... Let's actually take that out. So far away that we have time to throw the bag in here. Isn't that just a bitch? Great game. My buddy Ryan. Love that guy. Nice. Let's see. Oh, I missed that completely. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna shut this. I was low on food, so that's it. Brown sugar, good find. Not great, mind you, good. A lot of instant popcorn, sugar packets. You know, you're not gonna find a meal in a place like this, but sometimes good enough is like the best option. Open that. Don't really care about that. We're gonna eat all of that real quick. Ooh. Nice. Good finds all around. Good amount of popcorn, which isn't... Don't get me wrong, it's not terrible. It's not bad. Not great. It's like I need to pass time because I'm not gonna go out in this like horrific thunderstorm. Probably gonna be too late. Yeah, gotta catch it at the top of the hour. I guess while I'm in here, I can go ahead and repair my pickaxe. I don't... Oop. Why the hell I did that? Ooh. Because we have no power, no nothing, so I'm like... I'm a little wary being in here. I don't want to sleep, because that window being broken, they can just come around, jump in, and my character's not going to wake up till he's being bit. Which is just a son of a bitch, I know. We just pissed off that guy down there. Don't think I didn't see him. Those guys down there. Pry this door open. Interesting. Gonna move to put my crowbar back in my backpack. I'm gonna take some steps back just because, yeah, they're gonna be coming up here immediately. Whole bunch of stuff. Hey pals, the door's open. I just opened it. What are these silly guys doing? Remember how I said don't forget about this one? I literally forgot about it. Luckily, she's stupid, so she's attacking this door. She's not even attacking, she's just standing there. Silly bastard. What are you doing in here? Quit that. Anyways, back to back to the problem at hand. Silly bastards. What are you guys doing? Having a grand old time doing fuck all? Oh, I broke the damn coveralls. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Little silly bastard. I'm not gonna torch it. I thought about just throwing a fucking Molotov in there. That wouldn't serve anything. That wouldn't do me any good. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's far enough away. It's gonna pull all of them down here. I'm not concerned. It's gonna be a big ass horde leaving here, but I'm not too worried about, like, the vent problem. Let me text my buddy. I thought about getting like concrete and stuff to reinforce like my spot back home. 60, and I guess these weigh 7.5. Those are the best bang for your buck right there. That's a lot more zomboids than I thought was gonna be there. Thought I saw one. Yeah, this guy coming up. Dropping them like no tomorrow. What I need to do is go in here. The ones that saw me will follow me in. My guy's been going for a hot minute. Yeah, with that, the house alarm going off, I don't really need to worry. I saw that through the wall, and I'm like, oh my god, there's dozens of them. It just kind of stirs up the hive a little bit, but it's not gonna make or break this run. I am going to stay awake for a bit. One thing I'm definitely not going to fucking do is, try and sleep in here. Because all those tents are wide ass open. If I wanted to die, I would just delete my save. Shoot myself in the fucking mouth. Good that my neck pain's gone. Hey, pal. Oh, don't get me wrong, I did see that one. It's good. They're out here. I don't know. I really went out of my way to kill them. I didn't need to, by any, like, stretch of the imagination. It is difficult to see. Ooh, hey pal. If I wasn't so vigilant, he might have got me. Guess that's the long and the short of it. Eat honey and cereal. That sounds miserable, if I'm honest. I know it's like, oh, sweet. I guess if you mixed them together, it wouldn't be so bad. But just eating straight honey, dude? God, because now that pulled an unknown amount of them here. I guess, like, if I really, really wanted to, I could yell while in here. Draw them all out. I'm not going to do that while it's raining. And I'm definitely not going to do that when the tired Moodle can pop up at literally any moment right now. That's just dumb. Some might say strategically irresponsible. That's a lot of military crates up there. I'm willing to explore. No. Clearing behind us, just making sure we're not gonna back up into a Zomboid. It's a real worry, I'm gonna say. I am taking my wife out to dinner tonight. I know, exciting stuff. The rain's slacking up a lot, which is kind of what I wanted. Go. Hunting knife. I do lank though. Not enough to go out and fight whatever the fuck out there, right? All aim. Wow. Talk about a good haul. Not a damn thing in any of those crates. I guess it's realistic that this place would have been looted. Not a damn thing. I'm not even gonna waste my time on all that. There's an untold amount of Zomboids chilling out around here. I don't know. Got myself a little paranoid kind of deal. Want to get crept up on and bit from behind. I can see this place being good. I guess a base kind of deal. Double holster, military helmet. Ah. Let's kill this guy and have another cigarette. Why not? Let's treat ourselves. I have a feeling this is where the loot's gonna be. Another medical tent. Actually, take a little peek in all these. Magazine. I will be back taking that. Poncho. Not interested. A lot of 1911 magazines. I do love a 1911. But not. It's not going to convince me to abandon my principle. You know what I mean? Oh, they're not interested. Especially like walking into a place like this, I'm always gonna like unbreak. Imagine if we found like pickaxe on it. Dirk. Five, 6. Other end. Raj. Been on our belt. The hell? Another M16 mag. Carry backpack. Another M16. Another 5.56. Whole bunch of stuff. Another M6. Another box of 5.56. Box of 5.56. What I'm probably gonna do is grab one of those carry backpacks. Put all the 5.56 stuff in it. I am keeping my guard up. I should cut that. want to get the hell out of here. The Unbreakable is crazy work, by the way. 10 times the durability. And break in here. Already broken. Kitchen tongs. Popcorn. A real shame. Close the curtains. Search this. Body wave. I'll read that. Hell yeah. Oh shit, oh shit, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm hitting that shit. Hell yeah, I'll sleep. Deltarune Crystal. Raining again? Oh. Whole bunch of nonsense. Sleeping at 10 to 5. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I definitely fucking did. Because what it wants to do, the game wants to put pressure on you. Because once you have pressure on you, you make mistakes. It's those mistakes that are going to get you killed more than like a zombie coming up on you out of nowhere. I'm going to dump all this stuff in the trailer. Probably just going to go and drive. I have a feeling that nothing good can come from me staying in this area. Ooh, I haven't seen that since. Ooh. I knew I heard something. I just didn't want to think I heard something. That makes sense. Okay. What was I doing? Connect. Please have this. Really? I guess it is 40 degrees outside, but I'm also like packed out. Hungry. Eat that. Now we're gonna start the car. Take this and we're gonna get a little turn around. Get the hell on. 4:50 in the morning. I feel as if we've pretty much overstayed our welcome. What can I say? Not the biggest fan of staying in one area for too long. We're already up huge. Not too worried about coming out empty-handed. That makes sense. Couldn't help that one. If I had a map, that would be fantabulous. But we don't, so this is what we're stuck with. Ooh. It's actually... I'm gonna pull up a map real quick. Project. Zomboid. Map. So I kind of see where I'm at. Actually, no. I need to pull this up on the... Oh. Like the second out of front. Gone. The hell? Oh. That's why. I guess I'll go ahead and throw it up on the screen for y'all. You guys are tracking what I'm tracking. Coming through here. Zoom out. Ella. Because I came through here. Oh. This is... This would be fenced off. I'm following this road back. That'll lead me to a warehouse. Not really interested in a warehouse. Down. Your school storage units. I could be in. Church. Sacred Flame. Gas station here. Could be interesting, but I don't really gas at need to do. I might be able to squeeze down here. This is our goal right now. This hospital. That's what I want. I'm just thinking about the best way to get here is all. Because what I can do, I can get this open, come through here, get this open. It'd be good to just fly through. That's the plan. Build up momentum, get past them. Use this, cut upwards. We've already been here. Like I said earlier, you guys really want to see me just sit at base for 30 years, take some risks. That hospital is like such a priority for me. Alright, change of plans. We're gonna stand and we're gonna cut these guys down. Break down a hole in the fence. Give ourselves a straight shot. When it comes to whatever you want to call it, driving through the barricade here. Nice. The pickaxe is just undefeated. Good progress, just cutting through them. I feel like all the military loot's a little overrated. Let me just get a gauge on what's going on. Because right now plan B is to cut through this fence with the sledgehammer. spear through him. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut through the fence rather than go around. It's not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but it's better than like trying to cut all the way back around. Especially considering the Zomboid mess I've picked up in my wake. Too wide should be able to fit the car. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use this and like pave my path before I even start to move the car. This is so like goated. Pickaxe is. We're just gonna do 3 wide just to be safe. It's not a bad plan. This and curve in. I'll just move this out of the way, give myself a more clear, straight shot through. This is exhausting. I am tracking. Guess I can drive in. Go through here. Kill these guys for being in our way. I thought she was sprinting at first. That actually made my heart jump. I've actually never been able to survive sprinters much. Like the best I could do was with 0.1%, like 10% of the population. And I survived it. That's because if I pissed off any more than like 3 at a time, fucked. I'm just mapping out the path in my head. I do want to check that little storage container out before we do this. So the visibility high for me, it's also visibility high for them. Not really a big issue. Again, pickaxe is overpowered. Nice. And they're not going to pose much of a threat. Small numbers, especially in like a wide open area. Hey buddies. And I don't want to be in that enclosed area. Ooh. I thought I definitely would have killed her. Back into this, but it changed my mind all the time. It's one of those games that it's so unbelievably fun. And once you're like in it, you're playing it, it's like, how could I ever get burnt out of this? Until it hits you. You know what I mean? Fuck is... I'm scared to approach it. It's like such a fun game, but I can understand being burnt out of it because it gets so repetitive, and I guess it's the monotony of survival that makes this game difficult. Nice. What do you got in here? Not something I want to waste the effort to try and break into. Okay. That little pink building is what the goal is. Because definitely I like Project Zomboid. It's such a good experience. But the reason I'm in Louisville is because I just had nothing else to do. Like, the house I had back home was such a fortress that I could just survive for like months without ever leaving. I try and like going through doing like a cryogenic winter run where the temperatures were like -60 just to feel something, you know what I mean? But nothing will ever beat like the vanilla run of this game, just because it makes you like put yourself in the mindset of being here. Here are my skills, by the way. Wondering. I don't think I've flashed those all game. I usually keep that on health, just so I can pop up and see if anything's happening. Wind chill. It's fine. Destroy this, just so we don't get hung up on that. We're gonna put the... Ooh! Hey, pal. I didn't see or hear him until it was like right on me. That's not good. I don't like that. Take a thing of food, put it up here. I'll put oat in my bag. I know, it's like I'll reach that brick wall. Cool, there's no end, it just gets boring. It's such a fun game. Like you said, it's like that brick wall. It's just about finding what makes it interesting to you. Like, personally, I built my channel essentially on this run with Larry. He's very, like, sentimental to me. I feel like Larry's story isn't done being told, which is why I'm back here. I tried a few streams where I was, like, so scared of losing Larry, I'd just spend the entire thing at base. Like, where's the fun in that? You know what I mean? I would recommend, like, challenge runs. I've been doing research for a while now about doing a Project Zomboid, but I can't break the law run. And that one's been so, like, convoluted. It's fun to, like, think about, but I'm not sure if that video's ever gonna get recorded. Refugee camp. And I like to play it because people will happen by it. Because everyone hears about Project Zomboid, but it's just a matter of, like, getting it and playing it. And I have, like, hundreds of hours in it. Let's just do a little drive-by the hospital. Just get a gauge of, like, how many zombies. Because I hear this is, like, nightmare scenario trying to clear out this place. Which I can already see. I'm not gonna honk the horn. Getting a feel for this place. Even the little secondary buildings armed. Definitely interesting. Hospital's not where you want to be. Is the loot not that good? I've never seen anyone, like, clear it out. I'm here for excitement and wonder. Tell me this is not where I want to be, I'm gonna believe you. I know it's like one of the most zombie dense places in the game. Looking at it, I can certainly believe it. I'm gonna eat a quarter of this just to get our hunger down. Archdog worried about us. I appreciate it. Just like to do a little drive-by, see what I really sink my teeth into. If it weren't raining so heavily. Ooh, look at that. Definitely gonna check in on that. If the loot of the hospital's good, I'll check it out. But I don't know Louisville. Louisville's where I did my 16 times the population, like, run. So that's like all I know of the place, is like deep in it. Fly by these guys. So where do you recommend I start to loot your Archdog? I'm asking because I just don't know. I'm here to find quality loot. Because I have all I could ever want back home. This is where I'm like, I take it to the next level type of shit. I'm willing to take a few risks, I admit it. In fact, this whole adventure is a risks. Gun it through here. offices. I know like office buildings aren't great. Kinda ass. The mall is even worse. I know it's risky. But I have a plan of attack. Punch through this line here. Ooh, that's not a road. I thought it was, and it was not. Hit him with that. Nothing but death up there. Care about the truck or that character? I care about the truck and the character. I have a battle strategy for the hospital. What I plan to do, especially when it's not raining as hard, is I'm gonna go through, sound my siren. Actually, hold on. Hold the phone and make it known. There's a second truck. The second siren. So what I can do is get in it, sound my, like the siren, like the same one I have in here, throw a Molotov at it. Better yet, you can lead them through here. Use the campfire. Rare loot. That's tempting. It's kind of dangerous me like doubling back. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna cut back up through here. Avoiding the little trees, because those will slow you down big time. Not a generator. Or want it, for that matter. I don't know, with winter coming up, it's like they should be home. I'm not sure what to do. Let me plan this out. So I can let me actually Google. Okay. Still best loot locations. Checkpoint says I have a lot of the biggest military store in the game. Military base. There's a lot of army supplies. Because it's like on one hand, there is a lot of loot. Because I don't really care about guns. You know what I mean? Because guns are dangerous. Let me look up the hospital. Let me read about it. Can opener on you. Pussy shit. This guy is worried about in the Louisville hospital. It's... I don't know. I think I'm better off just taking my ass home. It's been fun. But, again, I'm not gonna find anything worthwhile. Because I'm not looking for guns or anything. I feel like I found more than enough to make this journey worth it. The trailer on its own, damn good. Yeah, actually, get up this way. It just kind of feels like a little bit of wasted time, but if it's fun, it's not a waste. Okay, I told you those tiny trees were going to be the death of me. I'm not too worried. I forget, man. You lose all your momentum the second you hit a tiny tree. Engine's 82%. I mean, I'll take it, man. I don't know what we went in with it. We went in here with it at, but this trailer, big W. I didn't find no top tier loot like I wanted. I think the risk to reward ratio is so skewed in terms of the risk that it's hard to ever excuse going to loot. Because it's like any loot you find there, you're gonna find in the cities with like a tenth of the danger level. Bump that guy, fuck him. Then still, great. It's actually really good. Fly on down here. Not stopping by anything. Ooh. Oh no. It just kind of feels shitty. Like, if it had better loot than what I could find on the outside of Louisville, I'd take it. But at this point, I'd only be going in to be like, I did it. That might be, if I get really bored of this run, what I do. Just be like, I'm gonna go to the Mall of America and do my best to survive. I don't even want a second base because it's so close. I have so much gas, so many cars, that there's no excuse to have a second base. Especially with how stacked and safe base number 1 would be. I don't know, I'm just gonna raid West Point. I like that. Really good. And it's like, you can already see like the decreased amount of zombies around. Like it's a ton. Ooh, I tried to miss him entirely and failed. What can I say? How many zomboids out there? I'm at 1,900 zombies killed. Nice. Oh no, because it's like any base I would make near Louisville would just be like a carbon copy of the base I have right now, but so much more dangerous. Do I really need all that? Especially when I haven't cleared out West Point. Or you should do it. Character, not your mate. I mean, I've already done like a run where I was living inside of Louisville. That was with 16 times the population of zombies. So it's like I don't really have an excuse to go back up there. And the reason that run died, I didn't even die. I got so bored. Because killing hordes of zombies, it never changes. Especially when you play it as smart as I was, it's like the risk never changed. Like, never. Welcome to West Point. Hungry. I bet, man. Yeah, I've raided through here so many times. It's like anything that's really worth taking, I've already grabbed. Besides, like, what could be like hidden gems. Already cleared out all of these doors. I forget there's a gas station. Also interesting. But here. I don't know, it's like, I think what'll make this game fun and interesting again is gonna be like showing someone who doesn't know how to play the ropes. Because I've tried Build 42. Just not the biggest fan. It's not that bad whenever you like whatever you call it. Get rid of muscle strain. I think muscle strain is the biggest plague on this game's existence. I'm hitting way more zombies than I want to. I guess better zomboids than... I hurt my damn neck earlier. I need to lock in. I'm just running them over left and right. And I'd like to think I have one of the most set up bases. I am headed back my normal way home. Gas station. I don't really go for bases in towns. Like, I'll have, like, spots that I'll lock down, but I won't, like... Whenever I say base, like, I'll show you what I mean. This is a ton of Zomboid, by the way. Especially for, like, how far out of town we are. I imagine it's because I haven't been out in a while. Go ahead and eat a fourth of the can of oats, just because it's like, I don't really have anything to worry about out here. I feel like this base over here is cheating, just because it's so good. I hope with the heavy rain that it filled up my rain barrels and whatnot. You have Zomboid on where I live. I also hope I close the gate behind me, because I can't remember doing it. Of course I did. So good. Right. Open both of them up. This is home. Go on ahead and pull our stuff in. Fine. On in. Go close the fence behind us. We spent about 2 hours out there. Not a bad haul. Yeah. It's good. Because, like, I don't see any Zomboids, like, ever. So I can sit here and, like, let my guard down more or less. Because it's like, yes, I'm way out of town, but you saw how fast I can get to West Point. I'm also really close to this town up here for loot. I thought about going over here for adventure, but decided against it. Not really much. Now, I've thought about going to Muldra. I haven't touched this town at all. I don't know. I think I might just stick to my normal places. But this spot here, I'll give you a little tour. This is my backup car, which I've torn to shit, so this is like third priority vehicle. This is my backup. These are my cars that I'm tearing apart to build up my mechanic skill. Whole bunch of nonsense on the floor. This is my carpentry pile for everything carpentry related. Let me make sure my generator's doing fine. Generator info. Doing beautiful. There's my car. As you can see, all the downstairs windows are boarded up. Most of the upstairs windows have, whatever you call it, sheet rope. So I can climb down, like if I got backed into a corner. I could take out the stairs with a sledgehammer, but I don't want to. Here's my my non-perishables. So if something happens and I can't get food, that's where I'd put it. Along with all my canned food. This is my water, like, area. I have all sorts of stuff just full of clean water. Because if something happens and I don't get any for a long time. Freezers I have set up with all my stuff. Even more water over here. Another freezer I can use in case if I want to trade in using like fuel for more food on hand, which I'm probably going to do as winter closes in, so probably the start of October. All my clothing. Backpacks I just have laying around. All the interesting clothes and armor I have. This is the most interesting stuff I have on, just because I like it the most. My gun thing. My ammo. I forget what's in this corner. Oh, any like all the magazines and all the like accessories to go with the weapons. My mole and my duck, very important. Good additions I'm gonna have is my medicine cabinet, and here everything I'm gonna need. In here I can point it out. It's not too important. Calmly walk. Here you have my rain barrels. Let me just... So those are full. It's kind of idiot-proof. I have it fenced off where I can't really be... Like, I can't fall off my roof and fucking die. And those rain barrels go to here. For the majority, like, I can just use water for days in there. If something happens and those run out and the rain's been a while, I also have this sink set up. So I can use that for another water supply. So in total, 1,200 units of water available at all times. I have the barbell over here to exercise if I get bored and want to farm stuff up, like strength and fitness. I have a barbecue with tainted water in it. A whole bunch of... Ugh, bless me. Fuck. Three more water crates full of rainwater. So if all of these get used up, I have water on hand down here, close up in my fenced-in area. To use that. But, again, very close. I have the river. So I'm gonna have that. I have this whole area fenced off back here. That way I can fish and do what I need to without having to, like, really worry about something creeping up on me. Over here isn't fenced off quite yet. If I'm honest, it'd be smart for me to just go, like, go down a bit. Probably up here, cut it down. That way, absolutely nothing can get in. Here's where I normally farm. You'll see, like, my farming supplies along with my compost bin. I fish all along down here for food, which I think is going to slow down come winter. Yeah. I just can show off my tools. The garage is pretty packed out. I can actually we turn the light on, burn a little more fuel, but being able to see like anything like tool related I have on here. It's so much stuff. If I came across, like, I hoarded supplies for a while. Like electronics, door supplies, whatnot. Whole bunch of, like, tools and what. I try to keep, like, the tools in the boxes and everything else on the shelf. 2 extra generators. More stuff. All the gasoline you could ever want. One of those gas cans will keep this thing running for, I'd say, about 18 days, because it's 80% of the load of this. I can actually repair the generator with electronic scraps, which I need to get more of, but that's a different problem. 3 vehicles that all have sirens on them. Now, this I can use to carry 300 and whatever you want to call it. Now we're hurt. Let's go in and eat. And this will end my little journey into Louisville. Let's go ahead and see how far I actually went. Yeah. Because, like, in here, it's like, what could it'd have to be the second coming of Christ hidden in here. Make me want to go in here and, like, risk it. It's like, there's just nothing that could warrant me going out of my way. This is why I have this second one, just because all the other stuff are full. Actually, go and see how much 5.56 I have. 11 boxes of 308, not bad. A lot of 44 rounds, whole lot of shotgun shells. 8 boxes. Actually, look. 60 rounds per box, 8 boxes. But nice. I like that. Breakdown watches. Yeah, like that's smart. I haven't had, like, shortage yet. Or I haven't had to, like, think about trying to farm them up. I should. Because this generator is going to be what keeps us through, winter. I think the oats are going to be good enough. Heck, this whole lot of it's not much at all. I thought it was going to be a lot more stuff. I think this is worth the wait. Come in. Really? Now I'm getting tired. As much as I want to eat it, there's no reason for me to burn through more perishables. Even my guy's only now getting tired. Those. Go ahead and drop off all my non-perishables in there. Nice. I can drop off my medical supplies upstairs. Act that out. Throw 9 more boxes. Box. I can't. That's like, okay, now this is full. I have nowhere. I'm gonna throw like the ascent here. Mainly because who else is gonna see these? $11 magazines. Damn good. Flying in there. Everything downstairs. I have like close to 300 hours in this. There. Throw this in my backpack. And now I can just throw this bag back in here. Good. Half left in it. I forgot 6 things. Badass. Tired, sleeping at 2. Oh. Holy. Yeah. That was my first venture into Louisville. 64 days gone. And I'm going to leave this. I appreciate everyone for coming out. Special shout out to Archdog for being here with me. And yeah, I'm going to come back and we're going to loot other places and hoard more loot. Because that's the name of the game.